is back in normal space, but the reservoir is in more danger than ever. Hunhao will send his fighters, and the Stalker is still coming for you. Move now.
I wish I could say I was enjoying this, but I'm hitting into a lot of bugs, so... first of all, I'm going to check to make sure I got the last scan off on Stalker, and then I'll get my dog out, and those should be good to go. And into the moon we go.
We saved the moon from a void collapse, but Hunhao can now attack the reservoir directly. He must not reach this sacred place.
I'd point out, well, since it's in here, he can get here whenever he wants.
The reservoir until it is desert dry.
This will stop the voices from taking hold. You will have to dream, Angel.
There's another one.
So shame on you! You Oricans! So perfect on the outside, but robotic through and through!
My Helios is almost dead. Oh, I already got it.
7 hands raised. For your apostasy, the judgment is death. Margaret,
Come on.
why?
He has developed immunity to your attacks. Try something different.
Join with me.
That's not going to work.
Destroy your shame.
Hey.
Become Natara once more.
This is really irritating. Stop hitting me. I hope there's like a trick to do it and then you don't have to brute force this as badly as I'm doing. Oh, there's another one. Lovely. Got the one. Jump. Thank you.
The sentient has adapted to your damage. Surprise them with something new.
What's hitting me? This is really obnoxious. I didn't miss something. D at its finest. Just having fun. I really hope this is just honestly a trick fight and I go into the forums and people to figure out a much easier way of doing this.
It's about the other rejects we consigned to Lua a few years ago. They're calling it transference.
I'd be more interested in this if I wasn't already so irritated.
I'm only a desperate executor, but these aren't dark soldiers. These are gods possessed by devil minds.
I lost my Helios as well. I may as well just switch it out for the dog at this rate. I hope I've left the other one left out since this is getting really annoying trying to deal with them. There we go. It's a flower. Pretty. I guess this is where the actual Tenno are. Oh, I can move the camera slightly. I suspect those are the 7 controlling all the Tenno.
Dream. Not of what you are, but of what you want to be.
That's actually rather interesting, at least the storyline. The gameplay is driving me nuts, but... the bag is actually quite large.
You hesitate, Shadow, but remember your despair. This is your only chance to make it end. Your hatred is too weak, Shadow. Mine is strong. My fragments will finish this.
Back here, just run.
Tenno. Operator. You're awake now, but you're more vulnerable than ever. Get back to your ship, now.
Can I run? Nope. Oh, this is going to go badly. I'm dead.
You need to focus your mind to unleash your true power.
I'm dead. Okay. It doesn't look like I can actually die, which is very fortunate. But this is really well written, I have to admit. It's just... I can't move very quickly at all. Go. You know, the problem with this section is it gets obvious you can't die, so it runs out of any kind of peril. Because there's so many of them just pounding on you, like I have 2 health, obviously you can't lose the section. It's not really interesting once they start doing stuff like this. This could have been a lot better if they just fixed the execution of a lot of things. Like, there was just one and you had to actually panic dive to move out of the way. That this doesn't.
Another job well executed.
Like, everything but actually playing it is going really well.
I don't know how much time you have. Descend into the heart of your orbiter. There you will find the somatic link.
Okay, it's somewhere. I've actually sort of been in this area, so I suspect it's straight ahead because it's highlighted on the minimap. Like,
Stalker! How?
go away. Ow. Ow.
Get past him. Get to the link.
Hey! Hit boxes. Go. Can't move like this. And the hitboxes are wide.
Only the Tenno's death will end your despair.
D does some things really good, and then they just get their D all over it. Stupid bullshit. Oh, fuck's sake. Incidentally, 10 minutes later... Okay, I sort of figured out by poking random buttons I can actually hit him. Which doesn't seem to do all that much damage, regardless. This is still irritating. Like, who play tested this?
Focus your energy. Get past the stalker.
Like, I have no real indication as to how long I can cast this, what it is, why it is. I can't do much more than this.
Shadow, your path is clear.
Fire! Fire the hand thing. Ugh. And another 10 minutes, I'm still not any closer. I'm on the other corner now. I think I beat it. I have no idea how, but... I'm supposed to point and zap something. I have no idea what the cooldown on my hand is. But there it is. There we go. I think I just turn it to a technical show, wreck the frame rate. I have no idea what I'm doing, why it's working.
Focus your energy. Get past the stalker.
Or I'm just going to be knocked into a corner again. Please. I hope D hotfishes this, but I know better. Oh, come on. What am I doing? How am I supposed to do it other than turn it into a technicolor rave? This is not fun. Go away.
One more time.
Okay, I think it worked. Maybe. Whatever it was I was doing. Half an hour. Half an hour for that nonsense. Oh. You're moving quickly now.
No self, no sense, no death. Just a little puppet dangling on Tenno strings. Only the Tenno's death will end your despair.
I've had worse.
All your dreadlong life, you've waited for this moment. But you're asking yourself, was I one of these wretched things?
Probably still on.
You have the answer. You still hate them. You still hate yourself.
Nice looking sword, whatever it is. I suspect that's the new drop I saw. Who's going to go after me for killing bosses? Probably Stalker putting in the whatever thing. Yeah. No, it's Lotus. Never mind. Being split open a second ago, but oh well.
Now we fight on two fronts, my child. The war without, and the war
Okay. Hold on a second, I'm going to take forever for this. After a few minutes of fidgeting, this is basically all that I can really do. I don't really like much of it anyway. So, I didn't think it'd actually give Tenno a face.
So beautiful to behold. How do you feel?
I'm confused. I thought I was...
I know. Forgive me. This is who you really are, a Tenno. More than human, but once a child like any other. What do you remember?
Yeah.
A jumble of words, numbers. I must have known everything about Tao. Our teacher loved when I corrected her.
Memories. From your time aboard the Zariman 10-0, before the void jump accident. It was years before the ship was recovered. It was drifting dead in space. All her crew gone, except the children.
I didn't want to live anymore. I felt guilty that I was alive. But we could do things. Extraordinary things.
It's very well written.
Maybe there
It's
was
just
a
kind of
reason we
odd.
survived.
You were
Try not to
so
interrupt.
brave, but the Orokin were afraid of you. The void had changed you, and you couldn't control it. No one could. They were about to destroy the orphans of 10-0, but Margulis, she loved you. She found a way.
She put us into the dream, brought us peace. I remember we could still hear her voice, raging at the leaders for their mistreatment of us. When they executed her, oh, I could not let that go.
The Orokin murdered Margulis, used her work to create transference. Your mind projected into a surrogate strong enough to withstand your power. It felt like waking up, but it was just a lucid second dream.
It was a shadow underneath what we did. The sensation of being a victim, of being helpless. I took up the sword to protect those in need.
And so you became Tenno, serving the Orokin, but bound by honor. As the Tenno grew, they founded great schools, the Tenno ways. Do you see yours?
This one looks best for me.
I see a cresting wave. Wide in the ocean. The Vazarin way. We were trained to counter the enemy and move with an opponent's attacks in order to nullify them.
Vazarin will be your focus. But we have so much more to do.
I suspect
Here
a
in
lot
the
of this is
Orbiter,
their parent
transference will
company.
be even stronger. Command the Warframes. Make whole the shattered world you've been given. Are you ready, Tenno?
Yes, Lotus. I am.
Okay. I did not honestly think they would give Warframes faces and voices. They've been pretty adamant about that in the past, and rather surprised they did. Like, I was never assuming they'd do something that big. They've always been very consistent about whatever you think a Tenno is, that will be it. We are never going to interfere with that line of thought. So, I know when they got bought out by the Chinese company, the Chinese company started circulating photos. You kind of got the impression that there was a Tenno under that Warframe, and DE was very quick to say, no, this is not true, not canon, not going to happen. To this to happen, I think somebody got overruled in a very dramatic fashion. It's very well written, it's just some of the gameplay is... This was not playtested very well. Somebody screwed up. I suspect the forums are a rage right now. I definitely buy stories based off this universe, but they really need to tighten up the playstyles, because there's just a lot of stuff that drives me nuts. Like that last section of walking, 20 feet took me literally 20 minutes, 30 minutes to do, because I had no idea what to do. I didn't even know you block the things until like 15 minutes in. Ugh. It's well written, it's just... Well, this will take forever to compress, so Until next time, see you with some more Warframe.